this weekend we're doing some yard work. We're getting some yard work done. Ew.
This is poop.
Last year we had the drought and a lot of the lawn died, unfortunately. So as you can see over here, I mean, it's all patchy, dead grass. And then also out front here, it's just dead. And there's like some like really big rocks and terrible fill that I gotta get out of here. So we got a giant pile of loam and we've got skid steer over there. And we're gonna be spreading some loam and replant some grass. So we had our septic pump just the other day as well. So that's kind of a nasty patch that needs to be replanted.
Which it was always kind of like this.
Yeah.
So it didn't really grow.
So we're gonna put some fresh soil in there as well. And I've actually already started a little bit. Skid steer works really well for spreading the soil, as you can see. And we got a whole triaxle load, so we have plenty. I think it should do everything we need it to, but I'm not sure. But we're just right now roughly spreading it out, and then we'll take a rake to, like, you know, these hard edges here. Just rake it out and spread it nice and evenly. And then once we get that done, we'll start seeding.
Gotta show you the loom pile. So the baby's taking a nap, so I get freedom for like a little bit. We've been up since, I don't know, we left the house maybe around 8 this morning. We've been outside all day. The baby loves it, but then we realized if you don't nap, he's not gonna go sleep through the night, which doesn't even make sense. But to all the mamas and papas out there, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. But here's the giant loom pile. I get to be in charge of mulch. There was a sale. Each of these bags were $2. So we're gonna do mulch. We got some seed, and we think that we did the wrong seed last year because that part of the lawn gets a lot of sun. So apparently there's like sungrass and shade grass. Who knew? Not me. Apparently it even says it on the package. Whatever. Another thing I want to do today is to wash the porch because the porch is dirty. I don't know if the pollen's done, but I just can't take it anymore, so that's gonna get did.
Spreading in, raking in some bare spots that are just kind of patchy. So it's not gonna kill the current grass, but makes the base for some new seeds. All right, so this is the progress so far. We've got that edge all done, nice and flat and even, spread out in the patchy areas, going all the way over to this side, nice and spread out. Got the patchy areas right now. We're in the process of flattening out this. This is the worst part. So like I'm trying to lay it on pretty thick here in the front because this is where it really died, and it was just nasty rock fill gravel that like came up over like years of rain and weather. So I'm laying it on real thick here so that we don't have to worry about that, at least for a few years. Had all these rocks here, like big rocks. I also dug these huge rocks out of the front yard. They were just like barely exposed, and every once in a while my mower blades would hit them. Like here's where one was right here. Whoever put this lawn in used the worst possible fill, and they just obviously probably used a very thin layer of loam. So I'm going as thick as I can on the areas that need it most, because the rest of the lawn, it's not bad. I've never had an issue with it. It always thrives for the most part. So that's all nice and clean. And yeah, she's in the process of mulching right now. So I gotta go get some bags of mulch out of the back of my pickup. She brought one over here already, but yeah, making good progress. All right, and finished product on the soil. I got it all flattened out so that it's nice and even, so we don't have a bumpy lawn. Yeah, basically all that's left to do is some seeding. So that's the next step, but it's pretty much the easiest part. And then watering, obviously. So Pam made pretty good progress on the mulch. It's looking good. I still got to fill in this area here with some loom and also seed it, but yeah, coming along strong. Alright, so it's the next morning. Beautiful morning out. Sunny skies. Probably like 65 degrees out right now. Super nice. Quiet. Birds are chirping. We're going to start seeding. So, gonna lay some seed down. Might, if I get it laid down in time before the sun gets up real high and it's hot, maybe water it a little as well. But yeah, we're gonna get the seed down. Get this thing ready to start growing. So I opted for the sun and shade mix because the areas where I'm gonna basically planting a new lawn is exactly that. It's in the sun and it's in the shade. Half the day it'll be in the sun. It's probably in the sun a little more than in the shade. Hopefully it works. I got 2 7-pound bags. We'll see how far that goes. I would think that would be enough, but we'll see. We'll get these little patchy spots just by hand. So this is the top of the septic cover that was recently dug up. I hope for the best. Try to get a nice even spread. I don't know a whole lot about planting lawns, but I watched a few YouTube videos on it, and one of the videos said that you want to make sure that the seed isn't like competing with itself. So you don't want to get like real big clumps of seeds anywhere, and you want to try to keep it really even, because if you get clumps of seeds, then the seeds are competing against each other and they won't grow good. So looking for a nice even spread so that these seeds can individually germinate and root themselves. So a little bit goes a long way, according to this random dude I saw on YouTube. So that's what we're gonna do. So the bag said to set my Scott's seed spreader to 8.5 for new lawns. So that's exactly what we did. And we'll see what happens. We're in action here for watering. I only have one rotary sprinkler. I thought I had more than one, but I've just got that one. And then I've got this little like fan sprinkler thing going over here. And I'm just watering it in sections. So Once it gets good and soaked, I just move it to the next area. We're already done over there. And yeah, that'll be good enough for now. Hopefully this grows some good lawn. I hope so. I think it should.
Stay off of it, Ryan. Go with Daddy. Don't get your blanket in there. Can you give Daddy high five?
High five. This is about a month and a half, 2 months later. It's still a little bit patchy, but it definitely filled in quite a bit. And it will only fill in more over time. I'm gonna fertilize it next, and then I'm also gonna overseed it again. So it should grow in pretty well. I'm happy with the results. Luckily, we've had a rainy summer, but definitely exceeded my expectations.